Welcome back, everybody. Murder of Crow Studios, episode 2, sitting alongside Hawk here on
What's up?
his magnificent, fabulous horse. See, I called it fabulous. I called the horse fabulous, not you, though.
The horse is fabulous, and I went through shit to get it. It's such a cool horse. Do you have it?
I do not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Suck it.
My cat just yawns because he's a tired cat, I guess.
Lucid Nightmares, awesome. And
Okay.
it's actually really fun to get. You'll have to look into how to get it and everything. It's this long thing, and it's really interesting and cool. And I made 100,000 gold out of it because I sold a pattern.
Oh, well, there you go. That's one way to do it.
Right?
So let's talk. Let's rap about some stuff.
I don't want to
Uh,
rap. No,
No, we have to rap.
I can't rap. I'm
Well,
horrible.
figure it out.
No.
So, watching some E3 footage, saw some really cool stuff. Cyberpunk, was it 2077?
Cyberpunk 2077. If I recall, I'm pretty sure it's actually a tabletop game too. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that game looks that game looks pretty tits actually.
That little trailer looked badass, yo. That car
Yeah.
was sexy.
Yeah. I just actually watched the new trailer plus some gameplay for Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That actually looks like a pretty decent fucking game.
Right?
I'm not a big like superhero esque. Haha, I'm gonna get it.
Uh,
I'm not a I'm not a big like superhero esque person, but that actually looks like a pretty decent game. But the one game that I am super excited about is Fallout 76, and I don't care. I will hop on and ride that hype train.
yeah. I'm not even a massive fan. I haven't played very many of the Fallouts, but I've gotten friends who have played lots of them, and I don't know too much about like lore and stuff like that. But
I have played all of them.
but 76 is appealing a newbie like me even, and that's what we're going to talk about because there's probably a lot we can talk about here. So
Yeah, the simple fact that it is open world and multiplayer, but I loved, and I'm gonna try to directly quote this from the creative director. Um, he actually said that it is going to be multiplayer, but it's going to be like dozens of people, and actually said this is post-apocalyptic. It's a post-apocalyptic world. It's not an amusement park.
yeah, yeah,
Like, they want to keep the server size small as far as players, so there's like more. It almost seems like they're wanting it to be a lot more sparse.
yeah. From what I had like seen from it, and what I had like heard people going on about it is like it's like they're wanting to keep server size small, but at the same time they're not wanting it to be server driven,
Yep.
and like they want everything to really relish that whole multiplayer thing to it. Like I think there was mention of like not actually having uh I don't know if it's right or not, but NPCs like at all in it. So it's like literally all like player driven.
Well, most of the characters that you come across will be player driven. However, they will still have. I think they're still going to have some NPCs, but it's not going to be as much as the other games. And by as much, like, and you said that you didn't. I don't think did you even play any of the Fallout 4?
No, I literally like I am literally what you would classify as a total noob to the Fallout games. Other than I know it is post-apocalyptic. It's got some really twisted post-apocalyptic story to it.
Did you watch any of my?
the whole yeah, and I mean what I got from like your videos when you had started up and everything is kind of like it for me. Like I know it's post-apocalyptic. I know it's like it's got a real big 50s tone to it, you know, the whole
Yeah.
living under the bunkers and everything, you know, Cold War and all that stuff. And you know, the mascot guy whose name I totally forget right now.
Oh, the Fallout boy.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly. Fall Out Boy.
So here's an interesting little thing. So in all of like the Fallout games, you always see the Fallout boy, like holding his hand out with a thumb up.
Yeah, like he's kind of like giving you the okay sign.
He's not.
Oh, really?
That is like back in the day, when the Cold War was going on, people were told that if they wanted to like judge if they were too close to the blast, to hold their thumb out, outstretch their arm, hold their thumb out, and if their thumb, foreshadowed the mushroom cloud, they were safe. But if it was bigger than their thumb, they were in danger.
Huh.
Like that is how. Yep.
That is that's pretty twisted.
Yeah.
That is cool as hell. I love that.
Yeah. That's actually how that goes down.
That is pretty cool. I know. I had no idea. See, it just shows how much of a noob I am to it and everything. But I mean, genre-wise, like post-apocalyptic, I mean, I do like, movies and stuff like that. But I'm just, open world has always been a hard game. Any game, any game that is really big open world like that is really hard for me to play because honestly, I feel lonely when I play the game because it's like, wow, this big giant world to play and I don't know what to do, so now I'm bored and now I'm not playing the game anymore. Like I've had Skyrim for the longest time on my PC and I maybe have played it like 3 hours so far.
Really?
I can't play it. I start it. It seems fun, but then you get into the vast open worldness of it all, and then I just get bored because it's
how are we supposed to burn this dude? Do you remember?
I don't know. Quest text. We're speaking of something called wildfire upon their table across the way. So someone has a table that has wildfire somewhere.
Fun times. Oh, it's over here. I see it glowing.
But that's like the big thing for me is like that's what's really got me interested about Fallout 76 because it's like open world even bigger than Fallout 4, which I think the guy mentioned 4 times bigger. I mean,
4 times larger than Fallout 4.
You would need to probably give me a generalized idea of how good that is because as far as I can tell, that means it's probably massive because last I heard Fallout 4 was like freaking huge.
Fallout 4 was amazingly big. Okay, so you said that you've played Skyrim.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 was actually, I want to say, 2 or 3 times larger than Skyrim.
Right? So, that would be really, really boring for me to play. But...
yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't have a banana for skill.
I mean, there's no loot.
On the table.
I
picked it up.
Okay.
I picked it up.
Maybe it'll work if you burn it then. But yeah, so, like, as soon as I heard that this was going to be, like, multiplayer, and then I was just like, consider me interested right now. Because that was like a sell point for me right there. I was like, all right, I'm good there. Let's,
Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Now we go over here to Banthan and turn in that quest. But, so I, like, literally as soon as I heard about it and all the Fallout talk we'd had here lately, I'm just like, yeah. Me and Adam probably need to try to play that together because that would be awesome.
I want it. And I'm so glad that it has a November 2018 release date.
I know, right? Like, coming out soon.
Yeah. I'm like, sign me up for it today.
Yeah, right. Thank you, please.
And, the coolest part about the Fallout games, and I get where you're coming from as far as it's, it feels lonely. Like, I get that. I enjoy playing those games. I am, when it comes to, like, shooters like that, I'm a lone wolf anywhere, and I just leveled up, so...
Woo-hoo.
That's a thing. Oh, I got paralysis. Don't piss me off.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of, internal storytelling, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, I know that there's a story in the game, but half the time, and to be honest, I still have not beat Fallout 4.
Right?
Like, my character, I think the last time I played my main character, not the one that I started over on, but the last time I played my main character, I think he was, I want to say level 77.
Right? That's a
But
good chunk of a level.
even in Skyrim, like, I went to the midnight release of Skyrim, and I didn't beat the main dragon, Alduin, until I was level 82 or 83.
Right?
Because the way I see it, and people might see it differently, but the way I see it is I spend, $60 on a game, I'm going to get $60 worth on that game.
Right? See, that's kind of me. That's why I don't buy too many actual platform games anymore. So kind of I don't really want to waste my money on this because I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it and everything. So, but yeah, not Soldier 76. Shit, it's not Overwatch. What?
Right?
Blizzard doesn't go to E3 anymore.
No, they have BlizzCon.
Right. But yeah, so
Because they're fancy hipsters.
the multiplayer aspect just literally totally sold me on this game, and the world building thing was just kind of an extra bonus because that really adds to the immersion that I feel like I'm going to get from that game when I play it.
Right. Sorry about that. I need to remember to put my phone on silent.
Nerd.
Hey, I can't help it. So like the Fallout franchise, and back in the day, like I played it back when it was an overhead tactics game.
Right, which I had seen images of that because I told you
Yep.
this before. It's I saw it was either a humble bundle or there was something on Steam where you could get one of the first games free, and it was the over-top tactic version game.
Yep.
It was wow, that's a whole different game right there.
Yeah, and those games, respectively so for the time, they were rather hard but extremely fun. And then Fallout 3 came out, and I enjoyed the game. The only thing I did not like about Fallout 3 was the fact that everything was gray. It just had a gray color palette.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't any color. Because it took place in a city. Which, okay, I can kind of understand that. Where the heck did you go?
I'm over here.
Oh,
Hey,
now I see you.
gotta destroy
Okay.
these wreckers and thing. Gotta destroy some horde invaders. But yeah, so super stoked, hyped about it. Hyped about a game that I've not even played any of the franchises of it.
Oh, I am just oh, this is fun.
Shit. We're gonna die!
Can you toss me a heal?
I was already on it, son.
Okay.
I got you, fam.
Yeah, and the other thing that I like the most about the Fallout games is, Fallout 3, there wasn't a lot of customization. And then Fallout 4, they were just hey, you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and build up your weapons however you want them to be built up? And, you had to go around and you had to find scrap, and you had to actually, work on your crafting skill, which I thought was really cool. It was a really way to get that part of the game involved.
Right.
I didn't care for the building mechanics. They were enjoyable, but for me it seemed like it was too much of a distraction, and I wanted to explore everything.
Right.
But in Fallout 76, the fact that you can build something and then pack it up and move it wherever you want.
That is
And
kind of cool.
you can build wherever you want. In Fallout 4, you could only build in certain settlements.
Right? So this just adds to the super open worldness to it and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's super fucking cool.
So yeah, I mean I really don't know what else to really say about it other than I'm stoked. kind of want to check it out now and really actually explore the game. And the fact that I'll be able to do it with other people is just even better.
Yeah, and I think you can have 4 people in your party too.
Right? So, you know. Cool.
And they're going to, they actually, and I don't know if you heard this or if you saw this, but they are actually going to have almost seemingly what come down to like raids.
Huh.
To where you can get, they strategically put missile silos on the fucking map, and you can actually find missile codes and launch a nuke.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even hear about that. That you just added to the hype so much more.
Yeah.
That is cool as shit. Wow.
Yeah, like the hype train is leaving the station.
Yeah, right. That is cool.
Become invisible while peaceful. The cloak can only be used. Oh, okay.
What do we need to do? There's something over here we need to do.
Yeah, we have to.
Oh, I got Pharaoh's Holy Hammer.
Yep, and then we have to go up top, but we have to use. I have to use a cloak.
Cloak of Invisibility. I got that cloak too, yo.
Boom.
Boom.
Currently invisible.
Invisible.
No, it's invisible.
So yeah, what is there to add to that? I guess because we've bantered on a lot about it.
We have. If you get a kick out of like really, really fucked up stuff, you would get a kick out of Fallout 4. Like, pretty much everything in the game is just wildly fucked up.
Like, I mean, to give you an idea of like, you know, how like into it I am. Like, I mean, I wanna find like a. Oh, why is that not working? When it goes invisibles. Okay, there we go. I want to sneak by to people. Like, I want to try to find, or maybe luck out and see like Steam or something have Fallout 4 like on sale or something here soon, and maybe actually try to get it and actually try to play it as being as open world as it is. I know, not the. I mean, same universe, but different area and location. So you know the lore isn't totally going to be the same and everything.
Well,
but
I'm glad you actually brought that up because the lore of Fallout 76 is actually a prequel to all of the other games.
Yeah, that I did catch. It's actually like a prequel and everything. So, you know, like some of the places you'll see or whatever, not like what you would see in Fallout 4 or in some of the other Fallouts, because I think in some of the other Fallouts you're like, you've been in cryostasis for like years upon years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 200 plus years.
Right. So, you know, there's that. So that I did take notice in, because when I saw that in the trailer, I was like, huh. So even though the nukes have gone off and everything, there's going to be some places that actually still look kind of pretty.
Right. Yeah, I think we've covered the hype train on Fallout 76 for this episode.
You guys have been awesome for listening to us nerd out about it too.
And if you have opinions, hit us up in the comments.
Exactly. Or, you know, poke fun at the noob here who was like, hey, yeah, you know, thanks for waiting so long to get on the hype train with Fallout. Sorry.
Yeah, you know, like, the game's only been out for X number of years, and you're just now like, hey, now I'm super hyper about this.
Well, it's also really hard for me to play, like, you know, more modern day post-apocalyptic games. I'm more of into, like, the fantasy things.
Oh,
here we are playing WoW, so.
Excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one, and they all stink.
You heard what I said. That just shows you how hyped I am. It's like, find Fallout 4 cheap, play it, and actually get a real good feel for it, so I can be ready for Fallout 76 when it comes out.
Oh, the games are so much fun. They are so much fun. I get a kick out of them all the time. But yeah, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what you think so far about what we have seen at E3.
Or let us know what you liked, you know.
Exactly. What are you hyped about?
Maybe we'll talk about it. Or,
yeah,
you know, other video comments that we may do or something. But yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell to stay notified, and we will catch you all in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.